In 1588, Spain's King Philip II was the most powerful man on earth. Wealth from the New World made Spain powerful, but it also created many enemies, like Queen Elizabeth I of England. England supported Dutch Protestants revolting against Catholic Spain, and Elizabeth had recently executed Mary, Queen of Scots, angering Philip. Philip planned to invade England, assembling 130 ships and 30,000 soldiers for an armada. Though rich, Philip wasn't wealthy enough, so he borrowed money from the Pope, who also wanted England to be Catholic again. Once England was conquered, Philip planned to repay his debt and still have money left. Philip ordered the ships to be built, led by a great Spanish admiral, supposedly undefeated in battle. But that admiral died suddenly before the armada could set sail. Instead of finding someone more suitable, Philip appointed an army general named Alonso. Alonso had never commanded a fleet or even been on a ship before. The English knew the Spanish invasion was coming. The leaders of the English Navy knew they couldn't win a direct fight against the armada. So, they attacked the fleet while it was still docked in Calais. They set their own ships on fire and sailed them into the port, but with little effect. The Spanish tried to rescue their ships and sailed them out to sea. Some ships collided with each other, while others ran into the English and were destroyed. The English had blocked their route back to Spain, so the remaining Spanish fleet sailed into the Atlantic. There, they were caught in a storm. Only 76 ships and 15,000 soldiers made it back to Spain. So, what if the Spanish had succeeded? What if England hadn't acted the way they did? What if Spain had been ready earlier and still had their great admiral to lead the fleet? Here are two scenarios if the Armada had won the battle. It's unlikely Spain would have conquered England. This is because Spain was fighting wars elsewhere at the time and was also in debt. Philip's main goal was to restore the Catholic monarchy in England and end the Protestant Tudor rule. This would have stopped England from interfering with the Spanish Netherlands, who were supporting Protestant rebels. This means the Dutch revolt might have failed, and the Dutch might not have gained independence. But what if Spain somehow managed to invade England successfully? The English crown would have fallen to the Spanish Empire, likely leading to revolts, but let's assume these revolts also failed. It would mean no British exploration. There would be no 13 colonies. The Spanish might have continued to expand the viceroyalty of New Spain. There would be no British colony in Australia or New Zealand. This would leave a gap for other Europeans to colonize those lands.